Oh, that's a bad voice crack. Hello. This is a small little From the Depths live stream. I don't have a huge amount of time today. Also, if you hear like, if you hear that buzzing in the background, that's just a fan that I got to put on my desk, because the fan that is on my ceiling fan, does not work anymore. Well, it works, it just scrapes the little metal thing that it's on. And I'm working on a brand new boat that I am. It's a brand new type of boat that I've never made before. It's a flatback, and it has a lot of propellers, I know. And it's mostly open for now. Right here, I wanna put a cram cannon. That's what I was working on before I stopped. And so, also I have these things right here, two quad cannon turrets that all shoot AP frag, and in total this thing has a lot of firepower. It's gonna have a lot more though, hopefully, by the time I'm done. And guys, do not worry, I've watched 97 Gmodism tutorials and other tutorials in general for the game From the Depths. So here we're not gonna have any trouble making this thing be efficient, because I learned that cream cannons isn't just about reload speed, because the game punishes higher reload speed with the 2000 millimeter cannon, which is what this is gonna be here. Also, Geomodism said don't have a giant one big cannon, have a bunch of smaller cannons. But yeah, I mean, I get that or whatever, but I just want to have one big cannon for now. Like, I'll add smaller cannons, but for now I just want to have one big cannon, because one big cannon is cooler than like 50 small cannons, you know? So what I think I want this to be is like AP, like have a good amount of hardener shells on, or pellets on it, and then have some a little bit more HE, and then some incendiary on it, which is probably a weird combination, you would think, but it's pretty much gonna burrow into the target, explode, and then start fires in the target, which is good, because if it hits like anywhere in the core and it penetrates the core, then it's pretty much gonna blow up a lot of the main systems. And yes, this thing does have 3 Goliath engines and several Mammoth engines, and it has 2 of these like quad engine thingies. It has a lot of engine power. It cannot move that fast though, because I'm still working on the hull. I just wanted to get some pretty basic systems in, such as all those missiles that you can see right there. There's just a few large missiles, and then there's a bunch of these medium missiles. I want to add some small missiles to it as well. And I'm also still figuring out how I'm gonna armor up this, because this I don't really care about this section. This is just to keep it afloat, because I want this thing to do a broadside, so that's why this is really armored. And right here, I'm very proud of this ammo thing. It's probably not the best, because I did use reinforced decking as a substitute for wood, but I just did it because it has a little bit more health and just a little bit more armor than wood, so, you know. And it has wood behind it, so it's pretty much just, if we come here, these beam slopes, you can't really see them, but there's beam slopes, metal beam slopes, backed up by reinforced decking, and then behind that reinforced decking is another air gap, and then it's wood. I spent a very long time thinking of that formula to do that. So, let's see. So it can probably go about to like here before it starts conflicting with this thing, so we got enough space. And these quad cannon turrets you see here will literally just... Ow, I hurt my toe really bad playing soccer at school today, and now if I move my toe at all, it hurts really bad, so pretty much these cannons here are incredibly good. They have... Why is this one 8 now? This used to be like 22 right here. This one right here was 22 beforehand. And then this one was like... Did they like start to connect or something? I'm guessing it's like from this, but like I can't really do anything about that because that's gonna like... Is it from like the recoil absorbers or something? No, it's the auto loaders that connected. You see, the max fire rate is 22 because I wanted them all to be able to fire at once. So, like... You see, these ones are doing the same thing. I'm gonna have to fix that in the stream, probably. I don't know if I'll have time, but... Pretty much... I'm just gonna build this cram cannon really quick. And then we'll work on that, because... This isn't gonna take but a second. Unless it takes longer than a little bit. Then it's gonna take longer. So I'm probably gonna want to like... I'm probably gonna like... Get this... Like... This is gonna be weird to do. I'm just gonna like kind of build across like this. And then just like... Oh wait, this isn't gonna be a very big cram cannon now, is it? Okay, cram cannons. Firing piece, yes. I want this thing to have the longest barrel possible, so we're gonna do it like that. Okay, now we actually have to make this thing work. So, this thing should be 2000 millimeter. Okay, well, metal driven barrel. Metal. Metal. Barrel. Recoil suppression barrel. Flash suppression barrel. So this thing isn't a very big cram cannon, but it's gonna deal a bunch of damage. Okay, so right here, we're just gonna... You know what, I'm just gonna keep them all like the same orientation. So like... Okay, well it's gonna be different some places. Okay, so... now I want some frag in here, cause this frag is purely so that it gets destroyed, and then HE, and then it's gonna be after I get all this HE on here, it's gonna be completely incendiary from there. There needs to be mostly hardened or pellets though. So then I think I want the rest of this just to be hardened or pellets right here, because I should have. Alright, Alright, so after this line of hardened or pellets, I'm probably gonna do the rest incendiary. So the frag is pretty much gonna destroy stuff, then the HE is gonna blow it up, and then after that, these incendiary rounds, or pellets, I mean, they're gonna completely just set a fire and then ruin the boat that it hits, because the inside of the boat is a lot more vulnerable than the outside to fire most of the time, because most of the time the outside is purely metal or whatever. Like, it's most of the time not too much wood on the outside unless you're facing the deep water guard. So, like, you know, and I'm gonna add some payload compactors because we need more stuff to blow up. We need to put more stuff in here so that it blows up more. Alright, so the reload time now 24 seconds, and it holds a lot. Wow. And then this is just gonna increase it even more too, so like, alright, so I think to counteract how much we just added, I think we do like on the sides, I don't know, like on all along the sides, like this. Then we do like HE on the front, and then also on the back, because it would just produce a huge explosion, you know. Alright, so let's see, how much health does this thing have? Yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to shoot this thing down, so it's just gonna be slow and heavy and difficult to shoot down. But it could probably, not gonna lie, do with some more payload compactors. And then the final line will be like a bunch of incendiary, because it'll just cause mass destruction. Because these payload compactors are just gonna make like way more damage, be able to be routed into this giant cannon, which will essentially allow there to be more incendiary pellets. And then once there's more incendiary pellets, there'll be more fires, and then also there's more pellets for everything. So this just makes everything really crazy. And it only takes 34 seconds to reload. So it takes like 40 seconds to reload, since it takes 6 seconds for the things to pack. Like to prepare the packers. This is actually an insane cannon right here. I'm probably not going to be able to add too much more to it though, so it's probably just going to be like this line of incendiary right here, and then that's like it. I don't know why I did that, I just felt like it. So right here, we add incendiary. We're not even done with the turret yet either. We still have to armor this thing up and all. So oh yeah, and we could add some on the inside too. We could add a bunch on the inside actually. Should probably add more gauge increasers, not gonna lie, because then we could have spares if a bunch get destroyed. So that's what I'll do for the inside. What am I doing? I could just press F. Okay, boom. Now we're actually gonna add more surge protectors in here, because EMP is probably gonna destroy the local weapon controller if I don't. Cream cannons. Why did that freeze up the game? Okay, so like pretty much. Oh, that's bright. In the middle, we'll add one. Time from launch. So pretty much, you like. Okay, yeah. So either way, even though it's reduced to like 90% of what it could be, it's gonna destroy everything, pretty much. Laser target. Where is the predictor? Most of the time people don't add this, but it really helps whenever you do it, because you can actually see where you're gonna shoot. It's really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to, of course, armor the actual thing up now, so that none of this is destroyed. Something I love about cram cannons, they're just so, like, devastating. Whenever you build them right, they're so difficult to destroy. So now all I gotta do from here is just copy this general shape. And yes, I'm gonna cut some corners here, because why not? And I would normally do that, but I mean, how much do we think that this already costs? It's 83,000 materials. I wonder how much firepower this is gonna add, like just this alone. So is this gonna be level? Wait, no, I gotta finish this right here. This, like, so is this level with this? Yes. So that means that we gotta do like 3 meters. Then hold on. That's good enough. I guess that this thing is very slightly off center, but well, not off center, just like offset by 1 block or whatever. But yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. It just adds to the shape. Right. Time. Oh wait. Boom. 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 Alright, so this is the simple cram itself done. Now I actually have to build the turret and make it look good. First, let's see, how much did that add? 60 firepower. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let's try shooting this. Let's see. This is what it fires right here, and this is so you can very clearly see that thing go. Yeah, it has a lot of drop to it right there. Alright, so are we capsizing here? I know we're gonna be a lot more front heavy now. Yeah, but once I continue building, it'll get better. Alright, time to start work on this thing's turret. Dude, I swear I always forget to turn on symmetry and then don't realize it, and I've been working on something for the past like half hour just without symmetry on. It's so annoying. I think my only problem for this turret's gonna be trying to do like the corners on it, because I mean, if I do like this, kinda makes it look better, but like not by much. And that's gonna make it look off, but Now, this is not going to be a good looking turret, but I'm not good at building turrets or holes, but I'm good at building giant metal death machines. How does that even look from, like, the inside? No, it's fine, because nobody's gonna be in here. Alright, so now I gotta do this thing. You. Okay, now I have to do slopes. Which, I am not good at slopes if you couldn't tell. I'm just gonna do these 4-meter ones and stuff. Like the beams. Just feel like that'll be easier. And plus I can add these square corners to it. Like, see, is there one that's like that, but like a corner, but it's like it's like a toning triangle? Is that a thing? No, I don't think it is, so I'm just gonna have to like okay, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, wait, hold on. So if I do that, then I could do that. This looks horrible. What do these transitions do? Where'd they go? Yes. Left. No. Oh, okay, so that's what that does. I'm just gonna well, there is kind of a triangle, but it's too late now. Okay, we're just gonna commit to having it look bad. Boom. Okay, this is an absolute monster of a turret, but only the top half of this is gonna be showing, so... The bottom of it's just so that it doesn't get destroyed. Okay, I need the square corner, yes. I mean, that looks absolutely horrible, but if I do that, it makes it look a little better. Yeah, that's what I'll do, I'll just keep it like that. Okay, well, for some reason this didn't go in. Oh, it's because the... There we go. So now it doesn't look as bad. And do we immediately go down and sink? No, Okay, wait, so we're just gonna check out what would happen. Boom. And then the cram shell completely missed. Alright, but let's check out that firing rate stuff for the APS cannons. Why doesn't it... Why doesn't it scroll down? Okay, there. Okay, so all of them fire. Yeah, so they all fire. Why was it saying that they were, like, different? Also, why are we going backwards? It's probably from all the recoil, but once we get heavier, that won't be a problem. Okay, defense. No. AI. Like a weapon controller all in one. Wait, no. Rebel. I'm gonna do my best to encase this thing in rubble, even though it probably isn't gonna do anything because of the metal that's gonna be sitting on, but I didn't think about that ahead of time, okay? Alright. So now we're gonna put in even more engine power. Can you believe it? Over 1 million engine power, that's actually crazy. Okay, we'll try out this Jet Hunter VLS here. We'll try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 22 different Jet Hunter VLSs apparently. Wow, they were not lying whenever they said that that was a Jet Hunter. That comes out so fast. Okay. Let's see if we could just, like, maybe add a stagger fire add-on. Oh wait, they already have one. What? They just choose not to use it? What? Okay, and we could put the ninja box turret on here. Probably not facing each other. There we go. Oh yeah, this right here. This one is insane. So how? Okay. How many are we gonna get? Okay. So. If I grab a large missile 2x2 hatch. Okay, yes, I don't want it to. Okay, there we go. And we almost certainly need more material storage. So, like. Oh, I did not mean to press F. That, I swear, if all that progress gets lost. Okay. Okay, so. It's probably not a good idea that I'm putting stuff touching the ammo, but. Because I did kind of want to expand that, but I guess it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna put one more layer of these on here. Should also probably start dividing the ship up into sections a little bit better, but it's kind of. I should have done that before, but it's too late now. There we go. That is a lot more resource stuff. There's a lot more resources now. I could add more engine power by doing this, but I don't know if I want to. Cause okay, there we go. I didn't really do that for the engine power. I did that for the power. Alright, so laser systems. Lambs. I probably should put on the connectors before I put the lambs on. See, I do lambs a little bit differently. Like, I connect them up directly to the laser system. So, probably gonna put like a 4Q. I'm probably gonna make this a 4Q laser. Single input cavity. And then put a couple laser storage cavities on though. And then bring this out like 3 laser couple, a couple of these coming up. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would use laser transceivers, but I have a bad experience with them because the first time I tried to use them, they never worked, and they haven't worked for me since. You know what? I'll use some right now. Just to see if they actually finally work. Okay, finally. What do you mean 0Q? There's literally a 4Q laser. Not a laser output regulator, a Q switch. They look the exact same. Okay, there we go. So there is no way, shape, or form that there is not at least 4Q. Okay, there we go. Wait, okay, so boom. Okay, the laser transceivers are finally working like they're supposed to. I'm still keeping that though. So yeah, there's a good amount of lambs here already, but there needs to be more. So I'm just gonna start doing like 3s like this. Okay, well apparently we need more energy. Well, not energy, but I mean, the power of that next shot was not nearly enough for what it is. It needs to be able to destroy things. Oh wait, can this stuff still fully rotate? Yes, yes it can. Okay. Oh, I always do that right there where I just put it on the wrong way. Oh wait. Okay. Boom. Okay, well, that is pretty much useless. Well, I'm pretty sure it has way more than enough energy now. Okay, so how do I increase the damage of the next shot? Do I just... I'll put regulator. No. Frequency doubler, maybe? Okay, well, I mean, if multiple of these things are shooting at it all at once, like at the projectile, it'll probably be destroyed. Probably need to add, like, one more, like, 3 line of these here, though. Well, I think I'll add the last, like, one, like, back here. Actually, you know what, since this is, like, at the back, I'll do, like, that. No, I won't, because symmetry isn't on. This cram cannon is only literally ever gonna be good whenever I broadside. where is the connector? Right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The good thing about these laser transceivers is that they can go through blocks, so... Let's see if I just put a bunch of stone here, then they just go straight through it. Alright. And also, I am gonna add a regular laser system, not just lambs, don't worry. How is symmetry not on? I literally turned it on. Okay, so the lambs are all done. Let's see, do they actually work? I'm gonna turn on God mode so it doesn't matter. Okay, I want it to actually get a shot off, and not like just randomly right there at the front. Dude, I swear I cannot zoom out. Oh, yep, it works. Yep. Those missiles cannot get anywhere near me. Okay, I gotta find a way to like zoom out with a key. Okay, boom. Boom. Wait, did that mean that it wasn't saved? Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna turn on God mode for the radar too, so that it doesn't get destroyed too. Because I need to see if my lambs systems work. Well, the missiles definitely do. Yeah, it does not matter what kind of boat you are, you would get wrecked from that. Okay, we're gonna try out the crossbones here, because I know that the crossbones will not immediately be ruined. We'll see if they weren't shooting so low, which is smart, but... Okay, yeah, see, they actually work. Okay, so there's more 0Q, but the 4Q is like the best. Look at all of that. There's no way that this thing survives for more than like... This thing is getting wrecked. There's just an overwhelming amount of missiles. It doesn't matter how good, like any defense. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. That is gonna get through once. I mean, unless you just can't die, but... Yeah, look, all of its weapon systems are destroyed. I mean, they're not destroyed, but they can't really, they're rendered useless. Okay, well, maybe not, actually. Okay, destroy enemy vehicles. What? Why did that happen? Almost forgot to turn symmetry on. That was about to be bad. Okay, so right here. Wait. I need to have a place where it's like I could put one. Okay, so like if I do this, add a laser transceiver like that, and then just go this way, right? And then just right there, very quickly, add a laser transceiver, whichever way it was, like that. Okay, I think it was, yeah, there we go. Boom. So just like a little bit away from where that other one was at. So like 1, 2, 3. Okay, there. So now, why is... Boom. So now, we have, like, where it actually matters, a lot of lambs, and then where it doesn't matter as much, a little bit less. I should probably not put these right above here, but I didn't really have a choice. Now. Now I need to put more back here so that we don't sink. Like, don't tip forward. I'd probably say, like... maybe... probably a sea whiz, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, we also need munition warners, so, like... boom. 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 And then just right here, just a bunch of them. We need total 24/7 coverage. Alright, so, and then AI. Oh wait, blocks, rubble. So I don't know exactly how big I want this to be. I'd probably say about yay mode, like probably like this. So then AI connector. Oh wait, nope, can't be touching metal. So this thing needs absolute perfect detection, okay? If this thing is not like hitting all of it, like it should be hitting dead on. If it is not hitting dead on, unless it's like a cram cannon, because those are just inherently bad at aiming. Unless it's a cram cannon, everything needs to be hitting perfectly, exactly where the target is. So we're gonna add so much GPP that I can just afford all of the detection. Like, I'm just about... okay, well, I'd probably... now that I'm looking at it, this is almost certainly enough fuel. Okay, boom. Rebel. pretty much, if you're new to From the Depths or just don't play it at all, the reason why I'm encasing this thing in rubble is because rubble is a great insulator and will pretty much protect this thing from enemy EMP attacks. Because EMP is pretty much just electricity. And it will destroy AI. So, if you want your components to work and live, you pretty much have to do this. Looks like I just built a house. Hold on. Boom. We now have a house in the boat. Okay. Now I should probably work on the actual layer. Actually, you know what we could use? Some simple weapons. These are gonna aid in destroying things like incoming projectiles and stuff. So these things here will pretty much just destroy all incoming fire in theory, and then hopefully the lambs, if they ever go down, these things can fill in for it. Because these things will not do anything against an actual craft. These things would pretty much just poke a stick at it. But there are a bunch of them right now. So these things will pretty much just not gonna fire unless there's an incoming projectile. Projectile. And if these things get destroyed, I don't care, which is why I'm putting these things, AI things, out in the open like this, and that's also why there's so many of them, because pretty much I know one of these is going to get destroyed, so when it does, these things are going to keep firing, but if they all get destroyed, I just don't care. I mean, these things are disposable. Yeah, look at that. Then the space is still on all filled up. Boom. That should be all the space is filled up. And you know what? You know what? Okay, you know what? We're gonna add... Oh, no, we're not, because that's just stupid, now I'm thinking about it. We're actually gonna add these torpedoes. Right here. And we'll add a couple of these just for some added anti-air protection, I guess. And then, like, just on the sides, just like little, like, getaway thing. I'll just put a couple of these. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And since I don't care about these things at all, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, we're probably almost certainly gonna need a lot more ammo to maintain that, so we're gonna put it like somewhere in the middle where it's ammoed up. I like you. Okay, there we go. So now if I do this... Oh, wait, so... Yeah, there go all the missiles. Oh, all the missiles. Wow. Alright, so... No, not kill. So let's see, how fast can this thing actually destroy the crossbones? Like with its current armament. I don't see the torpedoes launching yet. Oh wait, that cram shell. Don't tell me that misses. That just barely missed. It literally, it kind of broke it. Well, this thing ain't gonna last too much longer. I mean... Also, most of this thing's AI is getting destroyed because it's just so much... There's one EMP thing in these medium missiles, and there's just so many of the medium missiles that there's a bunch of EMP hitting it. Yeah, not to mention those jet hunters. There's just so many of them. Are they all hitting the same exact spot? I wonder why they're doing that. Oh yeah, and all its things are getting shot down. Well, not entirely shot down, but for the most part shot down. We've already dealt like 1,000,000 damage. If the cram shell would hit, then it would be pretty much just over. Alright, well, that thing's made out of wood. What about something made completely, well, for the most part, almost completely made out of metal? Alright, hold on, let's see. These here will miss. It's probably trying to account for movement, but... Oh wait, that cram might hit. I don't know. Alright, so the missiles are coming in. Okay, they barely did anything. Oh no, we hit something vital because there's a bunch of... Yep, there's a whole... Oh, wow. Oh, our defenses are working overtime. Oh yeah, destroy the huge missiles, please. Alright, so it has, like... Okay, well, we went through something. Okay, we need to aim for more of the core fuel. So, like, right there. For some reason, all my guns weren't shooting, but... If we just send it all... I mean... These guys are not... This guy isn't gonna have too good of a time. I mean, look at that. Oh, well, of course they all miss. I think that they have like the ones that just got shot out have like IO on it or something, which is why that's going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the Sky Razor ones have like IR on them or something. Alright, there's part of its AI. Those torpedoes just really don't want to shoot, do they? Oh wait, it's because they don't have a launcher on them. Yeah, there's no way these missiles don't hit who that who are getting shot at this thing. There's no way that they can't hit. I'm surprised that. Oh wait, why are all my missiles getting shot at, like shot out all at once? Oh well, that's why none of my missiles are hitting right there. Oh well, maybe it's not. Okay, so this thing, my missiles have prediction guidance in them, so if it looks like it's gonna miss, it's probably not. It's just accounting for the movement. I mean, it's definitely taking on waddle, just not too much. If my cannons would fire, well, that would be nice. Okay, there we go. And they make impact. That cram cannon would fire, that would be even better. Hold on. Alright. We're gonna fire right there. And that cram shell should be going straight for that boat and not miss. And because it's made purely out of metal, we will hit it with the outside of it. We will be able to see exactly how this thing would actually work. Yeah, see, this thing is going to hit. So it goes down, and then boom, it detonates on the inside. You can't even see the detonation, but it just completely wrecked it. Oh, wait. Oh, it kept going straight through it. Okay, well. Oh, wait, the game slowed down. That's why. But look at what that would do on the inside right there. Like, if the game wasn't slowed down, which I could fix what just happened though, but like probably like 0.02 would be good. Alright, it fired. There's its shell, which it does move pretty slow, but there's the shell. Why's the game so slow? Is there a way to like speed up the game? Options. Key mapping. In game. Oh, okay. Well, whenever I and it's going to hit like around this area, but like that's actually kind of good. Okay, so it goes decently deep, and then boom. Yeah, look at all that block confetti right there. Look at all that block confetti right there. And look at all the fire that just started up in them. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to toggle off the firing of weapons. Get another one in here. Toggle off movement and its firing of weapons. And we're gonna see, hopefully, exactly what that cannon, that cram cannon can do. And fire. Okay, well, the regular cannons did really good though. Okay, designer mode, refill, cream cannons. The missiles were doing okay. Alright. Fire it. Oh yeah, look at that. It definitely needs to be more than .02 though. I'm just doing that so it actually exploded and we could see what it could do. So like, probably something like .23, I'll say. Just because that sounds good. Now let's refill all the shells. Alright, wait for the little lines to pop up. Okay, let's get on like a fresh area right here. Okay, so that's what the regular shells would do right there. And that just pretty much dented the surface and went in. Oh, well there went the cram shell. Oh yeah, that definitely ruined the inside. Yeah, look at all that black confetti. This is like around where it blew up. Oh yeah, that was like right in a missile system too. Like there's just nothing left of that missile system right there. Oh yeah, I bet I also destroyed part of that thing right there. Because that was pretty close by. And oh, that's a deck mounted, never mind. So, the good thing about these lines here is that you know that they'll hit somewhere, like the shell will hit somewhere in the middle. And impact. Okay, well that didn't hit exactly where I wanted it to, but I mean, that still did a lot right there. Let's see something about the twin goat. How about spawn in like agony, I guess. Alright, so let's fire like right there. Oh wait, I guess the cream wasn't loaded. I want to have a clean slate so that, okay, well, I'm gonna like try to, okay, boom. So that cram shell should be coming in pretty soon. It completely missed. And I'm pretty sure that that was supposed to be refilled right there, but okay, so there's not, okay, so there's it's fired once. Okay, you know what? Let's try this against like an actual enemy heal from the deep auto guard. We'll try the Radel. And we'll turn off God mode heal. Hold on, wait. Okay, so let's see how well we fare against it. It should, yeah, it's firing heal. Going pretty low. And I want to see how good my ammo does heal. See, does it penetrate the ammo? No, I didn't even see anything happen. It hit right heal. And it did genuinely just about nothing. It took off the first little layer, and that's it. Once I add repair bots, even if they do start to like penetrate the armor, it won't be a problem. So I'm gonna like do that, and then like do like that so it goes back into like time. I mean, the armor is working really well. Plus, if I start adding like why are they all just like disappearing? Oh, they were stopping rendering. Okay, well it got destroyed. Yeah, a long time before it was able to penetrate the ammo. I am, though, going to add my signature thing here, and that is repair bots. I just love repair bots. Okay, so that's gonna lag the game a lot. Okay, save vehicle. And then right there, too. Alright. And so, we'll get some compact repair tentacles so this thing could play the role of a support vehicle, too. So, like, I want it to go, like, from here, like, on the cargo containers like this, like, up to, like, maybe, like, here seems good. So, when a vehicle gets absolutely lambasted, we'll just add, like, we'll just be able to use this. And then repair it before it gets completely destroyed. Perfect. You know what, we'll add a heartstone just cause. Putting on the deck is probably gonna be difficult. Alright, so you pretty much aren't gonna die if you have a heartstone, that's for sure. Let's see, well, also now, just to let you guys know, one of the reasons I like repair bots so much is because if the armor does get penetrated, like, say they shot, like, right here, and it went straight through, then you could just get, like, the repair bots would just really quickly build it back. So, you know what? Just because these things are cram cannons, we're gonna add 2 of them to the front deck. since this thing is gonna be trying to, like, you know what? Let's see. Oh, wait, oh yeah, the assault cannon. This is gonna be bad for being on the receiving end of it. Because these things are an absolute monster. Is that the sound of everything reloading? So now we're gonna get smoke dispensers on here. And then okay, did not mean to do that. Pretty much if a laser starts to hit us, and this thing, these smoke dispensers here are going to activate, and then the smoke won't be destroying us or not the smoke, the thing won't be destroying us anymore. And you know what? We'll do some ECM too. Just like right there. And then let's see, how much power can we get this thing to use? Okay. Pretty good amount of power. Get a good bunch of those. Steam engines. Saw that made a engine power go down. Can't have that happening. There we go. And then I'm just gonna add, like, okay, never mind, I'm not, because I'm stupid and did not learn from my mistakes. I'm not placing these, I wasn't placing those in any order, just to let you guys know. Okay, so we should still float, hopefully. Wow, we were taking a long time to float, even with the game, or not float, fall even with the game at max speed. At least I'm pretty sure it's at max speed. Okay, I need to key mapping. Speed up. Okay, fine, I won't do keypad 8. I'll do page up. And then page down. Okay, if it's different, but okay, well, we definitely still float. Let's try it against a raider again. Okay, so all of our stuff files. Their missiles get shot down. They didn't really have the chance to file. They just kind of shot missiles and that was it. Those cannons right there were so good. So most of our firepower comes from missiles. I don't really like that. Well, I mean, it's firepower, but firepower is firepower, but I kind of wanted it to come a little bit more from APS. But I guess I could, in theory, add more APS cannons, so it's fine. I guess that thing's gone. And when I said I was going to add more APS cannons, I actually kind of meant that. Okay, sub-objects mode. Where is that? Okay, sub-objects mode. No, not that. Right here. Okay, so I could, in theory, technically I could do like that. Oh, but the Goliath engines are in the way. Okay, what if I just put like two of them, like two extra ones, but like on the Goliath engines? Like, hold on. Like that. Because it pretty much lines up. I just don't know if they can rotate at all. And they can't. Just great. That is exactly my luck. Guess I could put one on top of the house like that, but like, it just looks weird. Or I could just like, possibly, no, I want to build new things. I don't want to add onto that cannon over there. Do like that. Okay, well then they're just conjoined. So now they should be able to rotate. Oh yeah, that was perfect. And they just need a little bit of more ammo, just a little bit. That is perfect right there. Oh yeah, also every time I add more of these things, I get more ammo because there's ammo in these. Because whenever I was first making the boat, I needed a way to test out the ammo stuff. And I didn't want to add ammo yet, so I just put ammo on the guns. Alright, so that's good. I just gotta do that one. I just want to do this one. Why can't I do that? Perfect. This time I'm gonna learn from my mistakes and actually do symmetry. Then after this, I'm probably gonna want to try and like make the like hole more hydrodynamic so that we can go faster. Cause I don't actually know what this thing's top speed is right now. Let me check. Okay, yeah, so the APS cannons are now the most powerful thing. I don't believe that it's only 3 meters per second. And if it is, then we're gonna have a pretty big problem. Because we have 1 million engine power. Yeah, there we go. So those 2 APS cannons are done. And I just realized that they can actually fire over the 2 top ones, which is nice. And they actually fix our back like problem with being too heavy at the back. Alright, so wait. So I'm going to like just put the main drive in 100% and we're gonna see how fast we go. See, has it been measured now? 7 meters per second. We're going a little bit faster than 7 meters per second. We're going like 9, so that's a good sign. Hopefully, though, we don't always go 7 meters per second, and we go a lot more than 7. I'm just gonna be kind of randomly putting these on where I think they need to go. This should hopefully make me go faster than just a few meters a second in the water. This thing is huge. How big is it exactly? 265 meters long. Okay, so we need more ammo. Probably gonna stream for another like 30 or 40 minutes. So, hold on, let me set a timer. 30 minutes exactly. I'm stopping. Cause I don't want to stream for too much longer. Alright, so in 30 minutes I'm just gonna save this thing, and in whatever state it's in, that's what it's gonna be in. And then I'll probably pick back up Friday and then do a like 5-hour stream building this thing. For now, I just want to be going more than a few meters a second. And then once we do all that, because I want to get all the weapons in before I start working on the hull. Like, I want to get a laser in, which I'm probably going to build the superstructure and then put the lasers like on top of the superstructure. But okay, that makes it kind of look bad, but I don't really care too much. This is probably one of the most boring parts of making a boat. I should have done this off stream. But I guess I'm not gonna do it off stream because I already committed to it. I mean, it looks... Oh, I did not mean to do that. It looks good. It looks decent. It doesn't look good. It looks okay. But I have all of that to do. So I'm not going to be able to get this done in the 30 minutes, but I'm going to try. I didn't exactly mean for this boat to be so big. I just wanted it to be... I wanted it to be a fast, like, light assault craft. And then it was like, well, I'm bad at putting things in small spaces like that. I can't build like that. So I'll just make it a decently sized thing. And then it turned into this. And then, I prefabbed the entire hull. Because I just didn't want to sit there and fill it in and make it look perfect. So I just kind of made it look semi-perfect. And then I immediately, upon finishing with the hull, started on that. And then now, I have to deal with trying to make this better. Okay, let's see. Did we get any faster? Because in theory, we should be faster. Hold on, wait. If I do this on the fly, we should be seeing rapid speed improvements. Well, we're already at 7 meters a second. Okay, 8. I don't really know what happened to the hull here, but... Okay, well, we're going 10 meters a second, which was unheard of before. Can we go faster than 10? Maybe? Really, I only need to put the hydrodynamics in the part that's on the, like, underwater, so, like... If I just do like this, and then just don't do anything else... Yeah, see, we're already getting speed improvement. Okay, well, what's this thing's actual top speed here? 10 meters a second, okay. Okay, I'm bored of this. Okay, so now we're gonna build this laser system, which I think we should put, like, right here. Ooh, but it might have to be like an on-deck laser system, but like have a actual laser system down here, you know? That's what we'll do. We'll just like, I'll do that some other day. I'm just gonna put a bunch of these like these huge laser cavities right here, so that we can have a bunch of energy stored up. I think that, like, right now in total, we have, like, at least, after this right here, we'll have at least, like, 60,000. Oh, no, we'll have at least... We'll have at least 100,000, I'm pretty sure, in total. Yeah, see? Since this is a offensive laser system, I don't know if I'm gonna wanna, like, get the, like, fill in that all the way, but, I mean, it's gonna take a long time either way to fill up 100,000, so, I mean... You know what I could do? Hold on. Wait, it needs to be like hue. Let's see, so boom. Wait, boom. 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 Okay, well. Boom. Alright, there we go. Okay, you know what? This cavity right here is the one that I'm gonna do it on. And this one. And, this one. This one. How much longer do I have? Okay, so it's only been like 10 minutes, alright. Okay, so now that that's done, I feel like I want to have more cream cannons on this thing, like more, just like more of these right here. Okay, well, that doesn't want to do that, so I guess I'll just get, like, do like that or something. But I want to have it, like, see, the game doesn't like doing that, you know? So how fast can this thing destroy crossbones? Hold on. So, I'm going to manually aim this so that it will almost certainly hit. Okay, I want to see this cram shot hit, because we haven't actually seen too much happen with it. Oh, it got destroyed the last second, but because it was so close, it still did a bunch of damage. Just having 8 of those, cannons, like those APS cannons firing all at once is just insane. Look at what just happened to that cannon. We destroyed an entire can. Destroyed. I'm gonna let the AI do its thing for the targeting. See, does it hit? Alright, so they fire, and then they hit pretty good. Alright, so it definitely could be better though. So in the very middle. So yeah, I think it's I think that's the middle right there. Wireless receiver, the bottom. Protection components. Yeah. How does it always happen right there? Always. Alright, so this should in theory drastically improve how much the detection is. Sorry, I'm having problems with the C clamp on my mic again. Got that fixed. Okay, not really, but I just gotta tighten something really. Oh, I've just figured out why, because I have like, okay, so I have like painter's tape where it is so that it doesn't damage like the thing that the thing where it's at, pretty much, and that just broke. The painter's tape broke pretty much, so it was just like. So so the painter's tape was peeling off, and so then the C clamp was falling down with the painter's tape. Now I have to remount it because I took it off. Alright. There. No, it... Like... Come on. Okay, I have it fixed. And it isn't breaking. Okay, there. So, what I've just done is hopefully gonna improve the detection system greatly. Okay, so the Onyx watch built a lot out of metal, so I'm wondering, like, how much damage is this gonna do right here? Okay, well, we've already, like, just about penetrated it with our, cannons. Okay, so they're firing. Okay, so the clamshell gets in there. The clamshell actually went in. And it just wrecked this thing. And then there's one of the shells that comes from the cannon. So then here's a bunch more of them. So it's AP head, incendiary, frag, incendiary. I think. So yeah, just look at what that clamshell did right there. Look at all the fragments. It's AI dead. Okay. Neptune. We're gonna try to fight the Neptune here. Oh wait, this is just a big piece of wood, pretty much. So this one thing right here with that incendiary in it is pretty much gonna oh wait, is there incendiary in it? Yeah, there's a little bit. Already AI did. Wow, I guess it had like no EMP defense. I don't feel like streaming anymore, so pretty much, guys. Oh wait, have I been recording? I've been recording. That's fine though. I guess I can make a video on this now. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll make a video on it. Also, sorry if my mic has been too loud. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Pretty much. You should be able to hear that fan now. Hold on. Let me. So yeah, I have a fan on my desk now, so if you hear that, then, you know. But pretty much, bye. No. Live streaming. How long has it been like this? Okay, good. So, pretty much just bye, I guess.